Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be trying to reform the Swedish Empire and conquer the world. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to buy a bunch of factories and just fight against Norway while getting as many troops as possible. Okay, so we just now finished justifying against Norway. So what we're going to do next is we are going to get another troop and then fully attack Norway. As well, we're going to justify against Finland and before trying to take Estonia. Maybe we'll go for Denmark and puppet them. For right now, I'm trying to go for like real life world borders, of like the Swedish Empire, which, for what I've seen, they didn't own the full thing of Norway, but they own many parts of it, as well as owning most, if not all, of Finland, Estonia, and I believe Leningrad, but I could be wrong. I'll try to put the picture up on screen in editing. And as always reject our alliance requests because we do not want to be allied with anyone. As well, I know that I don't have a troop on my capital. It's because I don't need it as of right now. I would not fully 100% need this troop because either way, his troops are going to die and there's no one attacking me as of right now. So, I think something on my capital will just be losing me troops that I could be using later. And as well when we just spawn here. So, it wouldn't matter either way. So just finishing up taking Norway and putting our troops into boats, we are going to be attacking Finland next. We're just going to keep buying factories over and over again. I'm going to demand this singular tile from Norway and give the rest of the tiles back to Norway. And yes, I would like to puppet them. For a specific reason, I only want certain tiles, and puppeting them might make my life slightly easier in the future. As well as I could buy more factories before I take all of Norway's. Something I did forget is by puppeting them, I don't get the factories in their capital, but this we should still be fine. One city or one whatever it's called should still be enough. We're gonna do demand. Actually, we're gonna send Norway some tiles first. So give these 2 tiles to Norway. And Norway has gotten those tiles. Next, we're going to move these troops over here so we are in prime position to do things over here. And last, we're going to demand these 2 tiles from Norway so we could finish the borders we would have had in Norway. Okay, so now, as you can see, we have declared war on the Finnish. We've declared war on Finland. And we do have a good amount of factories over here. Having 66, which is very good. I'm gonna take this, move him over here. Take this tile, and we're going to hope that we can get to these tiles without too much bloodshed. So just moving many troops over to these borders right now. And we are going to attack the troop with everything we have over here. And hopefully that one of these two troops will make it before this troop dies. Which it doesn't look like it will. Either way, I might be able to kill that troop once it gets back. I'm going to be getting better research speed before we just quickly do something like this. Hopefully that gets to it, but if it doesn't, that's also fine. With the AI taking most of our factories, we'll be able to buy more fairly quickly in other areas. That'll be nice. And soon we will take Helsinki, which I think that's how you pronounce it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna wait until this troop takes this city before taking a lot of cities myself. I'm going to ban these tiles from Norway before increasing and taking those. Really, still in the integration period. I didn't think that'd be the case, but I guess it is. And if you're wondering why I'm not buying any, I forget what you call them, trip upgrades, is because I much rather just prefer getting, just getting factories. I think factories is just better than getting troop upgrades. It should be Helsinki gone. Puppet Finland, I don't think I will. I might hold off for just 1 second. Mainly because I would much rather wait until Workers of the World is done and then max out factories in all my states before doing this. 1 more second. No, rather not. So it looks like Workers of the World is done, so we're going to start working on maxing out all of our factories in every single province we have. Looks like most of them are maxed out already. I'm going to wait just 1 second. And now we are going to take Helsinki, because now we should have every factory maxed out. There it is. We've taken Finland and taken many factories along with it. Now we're definitely going to have to move more troops to the USSR border in case USSR ever gets the bright idea to attack us. We're also definitely going to want to take this troop and put him in a boat. And we're going to continuously buy factories while we wait. As well, just make sure whenever you're playing, just keep your producing factories low. Early game, you don't need that many factories producing infantry equipment, so it's much better to just have them on money, and then later you can fix that. So I think I should be out of money soon, but I think that'll be fine. We're gonna start justifying against Latvia. Go down our political tree, and maybe we'll justify against Estonia. But we are going to just demand a few tiles from him and see if he accepts this. I would have assumed that he wouldn't accept it, so we might see him declare war on us fairly soon. Also going to demand a lot of resources and demand these tiles. And Ori accepts. Nice. And just looking at some of our neighbors, Germany has only 54 factories. We see Poland has only 42. He has 53 maximum, 71. UK, we don't even need to talk about the UK, but I will start justifying against them just for the battleships. But most of these countries don't even have anywhere near, not even half my factories, which would be extremely helpful when I go to take them down. Something that is a bit annoying, because Taru, let me pronounce his name better, Tartu, because Tartu does not have a port, it is not possible to feed your units in this way. So my units are just going to be starving. I'm going to have to take the capital with a battleship, or not a battleship, just a regular ship, which is a bit annoying, but should still be fine. That is, we could take the capital, which it looks like we might be able to. Yeah, it is. I think most of our factories are maxed out, so all that's left are a few states that aren't maxed out. I think now would be a good time to start getting housing one. And I think that's more important than getting any infantry upgrades, because I could always just shorten my border or just stay on cities if I need to. But I can't do that if I don't have troops. We're better city defense and infantry defense, which will make defending against any outside invasion a lot easier. And I think we're also going to get mechanization. In one of my previous videos, I just completely forgot to get mechanization. And it completely ruined me. I lost so many troops because of that, but now we just have to remember we get it. I think we might want to declare war on Latvia after we get some better troops. That's what I'm going to do. Get better troops finally. And just wait for this to be complete. I don't think I'll even take Leningrad. I just want those 2 tiles. So does not want to give me those tiles, which is a bit annoying, but expected. Just checking out income, almost 8,000 daily. That is much better than probably any of my opponents here, especially since we're talking about a small country that I am. At this time, we're also definitely going to get more defenses, because these defenses could absolutely ruin me. Something that could happen is someone might try to justify against Norway to get a war goal against me, since they're basically a protectorate of mine. I don't fully enjoy how Norway does not produce any more troops, but it is what it is. We're going to continue demanding resources from Norway. And if you're wondering why I'm not annexing all its lanes, it's just because this is core, like Greater Finland or Greater Sweden territory, and all of this is basically core Greater Sweden. And I do know Sweden owned, I believe, this part of Norway and this northern part, but for the map I looked at, it was just this, Finland, and Estonia. Maybe parts of Latvia, which is why I'm also taking that. Now that we're over here at Britain, I believe nobody is Britain, so yeah, it does not look like it. So now we can just take these, all these are mine, and we're going to leave. And we're just never going to touch it again. We might remain at war with Britain, and I think that's fine. Another thing we could do is we could ask for core lands of Germany. And if they don't give it to us, we could just justify war going on it, because it doesn't look like they have any troops on their capital, or the will in the near future. So, yeah. Right, Germany accepted it, and so out of courtesy, I'm not going to attack him. But if I were any other player in this position, I would absolutely attack him. It seems like he wants me to become his puppet, which is a bit funny, considering how I would be stronger than him in this area. Yep, it's whatever. Increase mechanization, and we're gonna get max out infantry equipment. So we're gonna wanna start doing this here. And also gonna wanna start justifying into Denmark just for everything. Tiles, what tiles? I don't think I'll give that to you. I mean, because I don't need to give that to you. You will probably never have a navy that could ever combat mine. I'm gonna take this, send it to Denmark. I do despise how people keep sending me alliance requests. Well, with the USSR leaving his borders empty, I could probably demand this, and if he doesn't accept that, I could just declare war on him. I'm also very aware I told you I would take Latvia, and I just never did. That is 100% my fault. I completely forgot they existed. We'll be justifying against, probably the USSR very soon, and it might force Germany into a war, but that's okay. Okay, so that should be Latvia down, and I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a puppet out of them. Oh no. And this is gonna force to draw me into a war. Honestly, I'm just gonna let Germany take what's it, Latvia. I don't think I want anything to do with that, nor do I want Germany to attack me. I'm gonna buy some factories here. Take a battleship over here. And just try to upgrade our everything. I'm gonna get one more troop to spawn here to solidify our borders. Move another troop here to further solidify our borders. And get ready to attack anyone who gets in our way. Send that to him, and then probably just attack him if he ever tries to stop us. Czechoslovakia wants an alliance. No, we're not going to give it to him. I think we might see Czechoslovakia start attacking Germany here soon. So we're going to bring all of our battleships over here and get ready to attack Berlin. Now, I think Germany's going to finally put a troop on Berlin, but maybe he proves me wrong. It does not look like he's doing so now. We're going to demand this area from him, and if he does not give this to us, we're going to just declare warn him. So justifying it's him. I think I'm going to start justifying against him just because I can. So we're going to want to get some military advisors. Remember to always put them on defense and disable the troops so they never move on their own. And as well, won't add random troops or divisions, like put tanks on your infantry divisions. And then just make sure you select all of your units that you have. And you could just check you have them all selected here. Like, I don't have all mine selected because I missed some somewhere. I believe one of them is in a boat as of right now. So we'll put that away. We'll be able to select it. We're going to make Copenhagen the priority of where everything spawns. And we're going to stop our production of Cast 1, increase Cast 2s, increase infantry equipment, lower troop equipment. And I think he's going to finally put a troop on his capital. But it's not going to be a lot. He is just refusing to put a troop on that capital, is he? We're going to quickly warn him, and we're going to start attacking his land. I think that'll be that troop dead, and then we'll be able to move another troop here. Okay, I think we saved the troop, but I'm not sure yet. You just have to remember, check your troop health so that you know it's not going to die here. Or at least your battleship's health. Because you never want your battleship to die. Something really important. Oh, and Czechoslovakia is taken Germany. Now, we're going to demand stuff from Czechoslovakia, mainly all of northern Germany, because I don't think he can fight back. Actually, maybe we try to connect our borders up here. So demand that from Czechoslovakia, and he accepts it just so probably he can't get attacked by, what do you call it, the USSR. But either way, that's still fine. We're going to go for borders with them. Also, if you could just type in the comments how you guys feel about me doing other content, like, for example, mini empires, a game that I know I'm not particularly good at it, not even close how I'm good at this game, but I do know a few things about the game, so I could play it with you guys, and we could just see how it works out. And honestly, like, that's up to you guys. Now it looks like we're going to take Britain. We're taking all the coast of Germany. We're taking Latvia, Estonia. It looks like maybe it's time to finally take Norway, put them out of their misery. This is also another thing. You want to always buy as many factories as you could. Like, I bought maybe 40, 50 factories early game. Now there's 16,000. If I hadn't bought those factories, they'd be about 14,000, maybe 13,000. Even then, that's still a lot of money. I would have maybe bought only a third, or maybe like a 4/5 as many factories as they could have. A weird number, but also makes sense compared to everything else. What is Britain doing? Who is playing Britain? Let's send him a peace treaty. Let's send him a peace retreat. Peace treaty, I think it is. Wow, that was the worst stutter ever. I'm gonna demand that from him. If he accepts it, I forgot to make him a puppet. And it didn't matter anyways, he wasn't gonna give it to us. We're just gonna take everything. And that's an extra 50 factories. Only 2 troops here just to make sure we can always hold this. We're gonna just fight against France and maybe take them. Just by sniping them. And they're gonna start moving to my border maybe? I don't have a border with them, so it wouldn't matter. And we're gonna get ready to declare war on Norway. You do need more political power, which is mainly the one good thing about democracy. You have an excess of political power almost constantly. But even then, with that, how much I'm spending, it's just such a struggle. I'm thinking about now is when I'm gonna go for nukes. I'm going to demand this from one last time, see if he wants to accept it. It's such a few amount of tiles, and I could easily kill him. It's like Czechoslovakia is always one step ahead of me. It's always getting ready to take everyone else. Czechoslovakia might be a good player, so we're going to have to either bully him now, team up with Russia to kill him, or, yeah, just either one of those two. I'm gonna demand from some stuff from him. Just quite a lot of land and a lot of factories, but enough that it probably enough that he might accept it for what I'm sending him. So he's rejecting it. Okay. I don't know whether I want to ally anyone now, because on the one hand he's a very powerful person right now, and I would not want to fight him without just like fight him now. On the other hand, I will have to if we are going to end up enemies in the future. That's the dilemma we're in. Also, we're not gonna bomb anyone. We're just getting these for the nukes as of right now. He's willing to give me the land, but not the money. I think what I'm gonna do is let him deal with Russia, become a massive force myself, and then once these two fight it out, I'll join at the very end. Either where I'll kill Russia or I'll kill what do you call it? Czechoslovakia. And as long as we wait, we're going to continuously want to put more and more troops on our capital while getting better and better units. I think at this time we're going to start lowering down our production of everything, including casses. We're also definitely going to want to put casses in our waters just to make sure no one could ever send stuff into our base. And instead of this, we're only going to send half because we already have some there. And we're going to send some of these here. We're going to send these to Copenhagen before landing the rest in here. And Berlin has a few castles too. These bombers, I guess we're just going to send over Czechoslovakia. Because I still am not going to ally Czechoslovakia because I think he's going to be my biggest rival in the future. As obviously he's been playing a good game so far. And so good work on him. Good luck on Canadian Army boy, or whatever. So we have 6 tanks somewhere and only 5 of them. So most likely one of them is in this boat here. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna speed this up right now until something interesting happens, and then probably just just probably speed these up until something interesting happens. Maybe I'll probably just keep this until I can send one more demand to Czechoslovakia, but this one's probably gonna be mild. It's taking a slight bit more land. Yeah, that amount. Taking more of the coastline. He does have a lot of money, which is concerning to me, but as long as he can keep his factories relatively low, right? Like that, he's about 100 less than us. As long as we can keep his factories relatively low, we'll be able to beat him in the future. I'm gonna take this battleship and move it all the way over here to maybe help us with further conquest. I think now this might be a good time to demand some things from the USSR, some many lands, considering he has nothing, like absolutely nothing. So it's either demand large amounts of money, and either if he rejects, we take his capital. So he's getting declared war, and so we must. This is the only way here. We cannot let Czechoslovakia get this land. I think I have to start justifying against him now. Move more troops onto his borders. And prepare for a full-scale invasion. Czechoslovakia isn't ready, especially France. Like, France right now is not something he can defend. So I think what Czechoslovakia must do, sack France, and move on to other things elsewhere. Reject Ireland, and if he declares war on us, that's some more factories so we could take in the future. We're going to demand this, and even though our, what's it called, other things are lacking, I think we should still be fine. We should be able to take Moscow before consolidating our position. We're not going to want to puppet the USSR just because if we do, all the land's going to be lost to Czechoslovakia. We must be prepared to defend against these now new borders. We're going to summon a few troops here. Oh, you know, so Czechoslovakia is just straight up giving up. I think Czechoslovakia knew. I didn't even notice that, but Czechoslovakia knew if I declared war on him, it would just be a rush to his capital. No troops there. Czechoslovakia played a great game. I think he just trusted in the fact that I would want to be friendly way too much, which ultimately cost him the game. So with that, we're going to take Czechoslovakia and win. So it should be game over. Yeah, it is. So thank you guys for watching. Probably a bit of a quicker video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Peace. Don't forget to like and subscribe.